Be, was, were. She was happy yesterday. Be, was, were. She was happy yesterday. Have, had. I had a good time. Have, had. I had a good time. Do, did. He did his homework. Do, did. He did his homework. Go, went. We went to the park. Go, went. We went to the park. Come, came. She came home late. Come, came. She came home late. Get, got. I got a new bike. Get, got. I got a new bike. Make, made. They made a cake. Make, made. They made a cake. Take, took. He took a photo. Take, took. He took a photo. See, saw. I saw a movie. See, saw. I saw a movie. Ate, ate. She ate an apple. Ate, ate. She ate an apple. Drink, drank. He drank some water. Drink, drank. He drank some water. Sleep, slept. I slept well. Sleep, slept. I slept well. Run, ran. They ran fast. Run, ran. They ran fast. Walk, walked. We walked to school. Walk, walked. We walked to school. Play, played. She played football. Play, played. She played football. Work, worked. He worked all day. Work, worked. He worked all day. Study, studied. I studied last night. Study, studied. I studied last night. Read, read. She read a book. Read, read. She read a book. Write, wrote. He wrote a letter. Write, wrote. He wrote a letter. Speak, spoke. They spoke loudly. Speak, spoke. They spoke loudly. Say, said. She said hello. Say, said. She said hello. Tell, told. He told me a story. Tell, told. He told me a story. Buy, bought. I bought new shoes. Buy, bought. I bought new shoes. Sell, sold. They sold their car. Sell, sold. They sold their car. Sent, sent. She sent a message. Sent, sent. She sent a message. Bring, brought. He brought flowers. Bring, brought. He brought flowers. Catch, caught. I caught the ball. Catch, caught. I caught the ball. Teach, taught. She taught English. Teach, taught. She taught English. Learn, learned. I learned new words. Learn, learned. I learned new words. Began, began. The movie began late. Began, began. The movie began late. Start, started. He started work early. Start, started. He started work early. Finish, finished. They finished lunch. Finish, finished. They finished lunch. Open, opened. She opened the door. Open, opened. She opened the door. Close, closed. He closed the window. Close, closed. He closed the window. Break, broke. I broke a glass. Break, broke. I broke a glass. Fix, fixed. He fixed the car. Fix, fixed. He fixed the car. Wash, washed. She washed her hands. Wash, washed. She washed her hands. Clean, cleaned. They cleaned the room. Clean, cleaned. They cleaned the room. Cook, cooked. I cooked dinner. Cook, cooked. I cooked dinner. Drive, drove. He drove to work. Drive, drove. He drove to work. Ride, rode. She rode a horse. Ride, rode. She rode a horse. Fly, flew. We flew to Paris. Fly, flew. We flew to Paris. Swim, swam. He swam in the pool. Swim, swam. He swam in the pool. Stand, stood. I stood at the bus stop. Stand, stood. I stood at the bus stop. Sit, sat. She sat on the chair. Sit, sat. She sat on the chair. Lie, lay. He lay on the bed. Lie, lay. He lay on the bed. Fall, fell. She fell down. Fall, fell. She fell down. Grow, grew. The plant grew fast. Grow, grew. The plant grew fast. Build, built. They built a house. Build, built. They built a house. Cut, cut. He cut the paper. Cut, cut. He cut the paper. Draw, drew. She drew a cat. Draw, drew. She drew a cat. Choose, chose. I chose a red shirt. Choose, chose. I chose a red shirt. Find, found. He found his keys. Find, found. He found his keys. Lose, lost. I lost my wallet. Lose, lost. I lost my wallet. Win, won. They won the game. Win, won. They won the game. Meet, met. She met her friend. Meet, met. She met her friend. Pay, paid. He paid the bill. Pay, paid. He paid the bill. Spend, spent. I spent all my money. Spend, spent. I spent all my money. Cost, cost. The bag cost $20. Cost, cost. The bag cost $20. Hear, heard. She heard a noise. Hear, heard. She heard a noise. Listen, listened. He listened to music. Listen, listened. He listened to music. Watch, watched. They watched TV. Watch, watched. They watched TV. Wait, waited. I waited for the bus. Wait, waited. I waited for the bus. Hope, hoped. She hoped for good news. Hope, hoped. She hoped for good news. Loved, loved. He loved the gift. Loved, loved. He loved the gift. Liked, liked. I liked the movie. Liked, liked. I liked the movie. Want, wanted. She wanted ice cream. Want, wanted. She wanted ice cream. Need, needed. He needed help. Need, needed. He needed help. Help, helped. I helped my mother. Help, helped. I helped my mother. Asked, asked. She asked a question. Asked, asked. She asked a question. Answer, answered. He answered quickly. Answer, answered. He answered quickly. Call, called. I called. I called my friend. Call, called. I called. I called my friend. Live, lived. She lived in Paris. Live, lived. She lived in Paris. Die, died. The plant died. Die, died. The plant died. Move, moved. They moved to London. Move, moved. They moved to London. Stay, stayed. We stayed at home. Stay, stayed. We stayed at home. Travel, traveled. I traveled last year. Travel, traveled. I traveled last year. Visit, visited. She visited her uncle. Visit, visited. She visited her uncle. Return, returned. He returned late. Return, returned. He returned late. Enter, entered. They entered the room. Enter, entered. They entered the room. Leave, left. She left her bag here. Leave, left. She left her bag here. Keep, kept. I kept the secret. Keep, kept. I kept the secret. Hold, held. He held my hand. Hold, held. He held my hand. Break, broke. She broke her phone. Break, broke. She broke her phone. Hit, hit. He hit the ball. Hit, hit. He hit the ball. Kick, kicked. I kicked the ball. Kick, kicked. I kicked the ball. Open, opened. She opened the book. Open, opened. She opened the book. Close, closed. He closed his eyes. Close, closed. He closed his eyes. Smile, smiled. She smiled at me. Smile, smiled. She smiled at me. Cried. The baby cried. Cried. The baby cried. Laugh. Laughed. They laughed loudly. Laugh. Laughed. They laughed loudly. Shout. Shouted. He shouted my name. Shout. Shouted. He shouted my name. Dance. danced. We danced together. Dance, danced. We danced together. Sing, sang. She sang beautifully. Sing, sang. She sang beautifully. Borrow, borrowed. I borrowed a book. Borrow, borrowed. I borrowed a book. Lend, lent. He lent me some money. Lend, lent. He lent me some money. Climb, climbed. She climbed the tree. Climb, climbed. She climbed the tree. Jumped, jump. They jumped over the fence. Jumped, jump. They jumped over the fence. Push, pushed. He pushed the door. Push, pushed. He pushed the door. Pull, pulled. She pulled the chair. Pull, pulled. She pulled the chair. Throw, threw. I threw the ball. Throw, threw. I threw the ball. Catch, caught. He caught a fish. Catch, caught. He caught a fish. Choose, chose. She chose a dress. Choose, chose. She chose a dress. Hid. He hid behind the door. Hid. He hid behind the door. Show, showed. I showed him the picture. Show, showed. I showed him the picture. Break, broke. She broke her phone. Break, broke. She broke her phone. Hit, hit. He hit the table. Hit, hit. He hit the table. Kick, kicked. I kicked the ball. Kick, kicked. I kicked the ball. Draw, drew. She drew a flower. Draw, drew. She drew a flower. Paint, painted. He painted the wall. Paint, painted. He painted the wall. Repair, repaired. I repaired my bike. Repair, repaired. I repaired my bike. Decide, decided. She decided to stay. Decide, decided. She decided to stay. Plan, planned. We planned a trip. Plan, planned. We planned a trip. Agree, agreed. He agreed with me. Agree, agreed. He agreed with me. Disagree, disagreed. She disagreed politely. Disagree, disagreed. She disagreed politely. Promise, promised. I promised to help. Promise, promised. I promised to help. Remember, remembered. She remembered my name. Remember, remembered. She remembered my name. Forget, forgot. I forgot the answer. Forget, forgot. I forgot the answer. Understand, understood. He understood the lesson. Understand, understood. He understood the lesson. Know, knew. I knew the truth. Know, knew. I knew the truth. Think. Thought. She thought about it. Think. Thought. She thought about it. Believe. Believed. They believed his story. Believe. Believed. They believed his story. Imagine. Imagined. I imagined a big house. Imagine. Imagined. I imagined a big house. Bite. Bit. The dog bit him. Bite. Bit. The dog bit him. Ring. Rang. The phone rang. Ring. Rang. The phone rang. Sing. Sang. She sang a song. Sing. Sang. She sang a song.